I kind of like that.
Good
Me?
morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Amy, sweetie. How are you doing today?
I hope you're doing well.
Hope you're staying warm.
Definitely. I had a very big surprise when I woke up this morning at 3:30.
Oh,
It was 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius.
outside.
That, yeah, that was
Okay.
warmer than it
Well, you
was
said a big surprise.
yesterday.
I thought you meant 32 inside.
No, that was warmer than it was yesterday.
Ah,
So when I woke up this morning, I was so shocked. I was like, "Wow, that's warm." Kind of funny when you think 32 degrees is warm.
right. Oh, man, it's doing it
Um,
again. I do not know what's wrong with my camera. Come on.
so
There it
I am
goes.
I'm 1 Celsius. I'm gonna move that back over to Fahrenheit. So that means I'm 34 Fahrenheit.
Mm.
So what is my high? I didn't even look to see. Oh, that is my high for the day.
Oh, well.
Yep, that's my high for today. And I do have a chance of snow this morning and freezing rain this afternoon. My snow accumulation is 1 inch, and my ice accumulation is a quarter inch.
Oh, mercy.
That's so exciting. Not really. You're
And
good.
Joey's
Uh,
out. Is Joey having to work out in it or just having to drive to get to it?
no, he's there. There's part of the building that has no roof.
Oh, ouch.
So yeah, they're partially in it. So
Mm,
he said he was hoping that school got called off because they could work in the rooms that had roofs.
right,
But if school is in session, then he has to work out in it.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, the snow's not as bad as the freezing rain.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. I bless him. Mm.
Let's see if Nightbot will pick me up now.
Yeah. 16. Bull, bless you, Amy. I hope you're
I
warm.
know. Heavens to Betsy, man.
I hope you're warm, honey. I mean, at least I'm out of the 20s. I'm out of the teens.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something, but there's nothing melting right now. When
No, not if you're still pretty close to 32 degrees.
hubby went out to get some wood for the wood stove before we sat down for supper. Um, come inside. 10 minutes later, we sat down to eat supper and to put the dishes up on the counter. And then he went outside to get more wood, and it had snowed 1 inch.
Wow.
So in about 45 minutes' time, it snowed an inch. Yeah, he wasn't happy.
I don't blame him.
And I have no idea how much now we have. I don't know. It's too
Thank
much.
goodness he has a four-wheel drive pickup.
Yeah, we have two vehicles and both are four-wheel drive. Yes. But his
That's
work truck is not four-wheel drive.
good.
Yeah. And he's driving his work truck. That is not four-wheel drive.
Ooh. Oh, I thought it was. Okay, so it's a personal truck that's four-wheel drive,
Yes.
not the company truck. Okay, I
Our
misunderstood
personal
it.
truck and our Durango are both four-wheel drive.
Mhm.
The work truck is not.
Wow.
So he actually breaks the driveway with the four-wheel drive,
Right.
the 2500 diesel. He'll break the driveway and he goes around all the way out to the mailbox and kind of flattens it out some and does that. Digs out the mailbox so that they'll deliver mail. Um, his uncle, when he can get down here, has a blade on his truck, and his uncle will push the snow
Oh.
and blade the driveway. But he hasn't been able to get down here yet.
It sounds like it, yeah.
The man's 76 years old. I don't expect him
Mhm.
to get down here anytime soon. Amy, what you working on when you're not trying to keep kids alive? Just curious. I am still working on my angel. I am still working on the prototype for the cauldron, and I am working on another prototype for a crocheted cat hat. So that's what I'm working on.
Well, I finally got my white thread in, so I am working on bunny ears for my little bunny.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Been wanting to work on her, but the uh, ice and snow for not ice and snow, but rain and ice for 2 weeks in a row backed up deliveries, and so yeah.
Oh, it really backed up my deliveries.
Yeah, the postal service is still
postal service is still backed up. Amazon was backed up 3 and 4 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
They were starting to send them through the postal service.
Oh, well, that's why the postal service is backed up then.
It's awful. It is plumb awful. I still have a bunch of stuff from Amazon that has not been delivered yet, and they don't have a delivery date.
Wow.
It's aggravating.
Yeah.
It's really aggravating. I can put in for a refund. They've already taken my money. But why I bought the stuff. I want my stuff.
I was going to say, yeah. Why would I want a refund? I mean, I bought it for a reason.
So that's aggravating. And one of the packages is wire. I kind of want my wire.
Oh yeah, you need that.
I need my wire. I got red wire to put in the candy dish, and I'm waiting on it. So I'd like that. But I can't fault them because the weather's been bad.
No.
But I'm still kind of agitated.
Yeah.
But my husband keeps telling me you can't get mad at them. The weather's bad.
No.
And so people are really afraid to drive in this kind of weather. Hello, Jen.
Good morning, DK. How are you doing, sweetie?
And Dawn. Oh,
and hello, Mima Dawn. How you doing?
Chat jumped. Okay, hello, Jen and Sam and Jen and Rebecca. And there's Dawn again. Wow, their weather's coming out too. I'll get you to read their weather if you would. So we have Dayton.
That's me. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 50. Well, my little thing over 49. Okay. The wind is blowing from the north at 11 miles per hour. I will agree with that. And the current humidity is 63%. That's because we got dumped on last night, folks. I'm not kidding you, like for an hour and a half. Thunderstorms. The lightning was beautiful. The noise, not so much. But yeah.
The next one is Taiab, Australia. Taiab.
Okay. Well, I see I saw Mima Dawn came in. Let's look at her weather. This is Jennifer's weather. DK's. Conditions are foggy with a temperature of 43. The wind is blowing from the east at 7. She has 96% humidity. Does that mean you're getting rain, girlfriend?
Should be.
And Amy said, I started another Baljet Peach blankets. Oh, okay. Of hope. They sent me home with some cotton yarn to make a blanket with. That's nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And in Princeton, the weather conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 14. Ouch. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest. You have no wind, but your current humidity is 82%. And I'm sure that's because you still got a lot of snow on the ground.
That would make all of you jealous. In Taiab, Australia, it is clear with a temperature of 60 Fahrenheit or 16 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 5 miles an hour, and the humidity is 88%. Oh, thank you, Jen, for leaving the other live. But bless you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you all.
Oh, he says sorry, but a couple of keys on my computer are sticking. Well, you know what? They wouldn't stick if you didn't try to hit them with peanut butter or jelly on your fingers.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
That's true.
It is damp, DK said. I'm waiting to see if the forecast for deep snow is going to hit us this week. Apparently, all the hills got snow. Oh, goodness.
Hi, Deirdre.
Good morning, Deirdre. How are you doing today?
I have hot chocolate in my cup and Diet Coke in my other cup.
I have coffee with hazelnut creamer. Meemaw Dawn says she's not jealous. I like my 43 degrees here.
I do too.
It may be 50 outside, but it's 65 in my house here. And so I am very, very happy.
It's 73 in my living room. But I have a fever, so I get hot, I get cold. I get hot, I get cold. I can't make up my mind.
Right. Yeah, I didn't run the heat at all last night because it wasn't supposed to get as cold. So we woke up to, the house was a little chilly, but by the time you put your socks on and a little long sleeve shirt, you're fine.
Yeah.
DK says, your throat sounds rough, Jen.
It is, but I'll be all right. The more I drink, the better it'll get.
Right. And she did get some medicine yesterday. Yesterday you went to the doctor? I can't remember.
Yeah. I went to the doctor yesterday. I have new decongestants and cough suppressants. It's still, the throat goes in and out. There's nothing I can do about it. But I've been drinking hot chocolate, and for some reason, it doesn't make my voice better. It makes it worse.
Yeah. Deidre says she's doing fine. She's just trying to weather the weather.
Oh, bless you. Amy laughing. I hope you're laughing at me. The cold makes it feel better. I don't know. It's weird. But they did put me on another decongestant. It's a 12-hour. So I do prefer 12-hour. I only have to take it twice a day instead of every 4 hours. That was getting on my nerves. Yeah. It's just not pulling it out of my ears.
Right.
I do. You think I didn't have that in my hot chocolate?
Whiskey and a little peppermint with honey goes a long ways.
Now, yeah, what makes you think I didn't drop a little bit in there? Oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry you're behind, Amy. You didn't miss anything. Really. I was just going to sit here and talk about what y'all are working on. I do need to work on my prototypes. I'm just not up to it today.
It's a little hard to get motivated when you're not feeling good,
It really is hard to get motivated. You can see I got real dark circles under my eyes, even though I'm sleeping quite a bit. I just don't have the energy to do anything.
Right.
Which, that is what it is. But the doctor said another 7 to 10 days, and I should be better. And if not, then I have to go back in and see him. I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with another 7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ridiculous. But I've got plenty of lifesavers and cough drops. So, hello, Rita.
Good morning, Rita, sweetheart. How are you doing? 30 minutes in the coffee shop before grocery shopping. Yay.
Nice. Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I just don't feel good. And it's all from the throat up. So lungs are clear. It's just throat up. That's all it is. And the only reason I'm coughing is I have that nasal drip,
Right.
which is aggravating. If I could get rid of that, I think I'd be happy. But the ears only really hurt at nighttime. But my poor husband, I feel sorry for him because it's dropping into his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he never got pneumonia vaccines either. Him, big tough man, don't need it. Don't. I've had the flu vaccine and I've had two different pneumonia vaccines. But
I get the pneumonia, but I don't get the flu. Meemaw
yeah,
Don says more water to
it sends
this.
out the mucus.
Oh, yes.
Yes, lots of it. Lots of it done. Doing the best I can. More water, more trips to the bathroom.
At least you know your system's staying flushed out.
Oh, I am staying flushed out. But I'm going through the Kleenex like it's,
Yeah.
not a style. I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. Oh, bless your heart, Reed. I'm so sorry.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm sorry you had a rough night.
That's awful.
Why do we always feel worse at night? I think it's because
of the humidity rising.
Yeah, well, not only that, but even if you rest all day long, it's still a struggle to make yourself rest, and so you tire yourself out.
It's, in all truthfulness, because the humidity's higher at night than it is during the day. That's what we were taught in nursing school. That's why you always felt worse. That's why your ears hurt more. You've got more congestion laying in your ears because you're also laying back and it's falling into your ears.
Yeah.
It happens. The doctor looked and he saw the fluid. He can only see fluid in one ear because the other ear I have no eardrum. And he said I'm getting better slowly. But mine's delayed because of my autoimmune diseases.
Wow.
It happens. Hey, could always be worse. Be thankful for what it is.
Way to look at it. Yeah.
I'm thankful for what it is. You was wheezy.
Oh, goodness.
Good.
After working outside in the freezing wind, yeah, I think that'll do it, sweetheart. What were you doing out there in the freezing wind?
No wheezing here. Bless you. You should not have been out in the freezing wind. You should have had your nose and mouth covered with a scarf. But you know that. I don't need to tell you that.
And 5 hours. Goodness, girlfriend.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That'll really kick your rear. Make you feel awful. And yes, I should be crocheting. I just don't have the gumption. I want to. But the body is protesting.
Says, nope, not today.
Yep. The body says, no. It's bad enough I have to get up every so often and check the fire and put wood in the fire. That's a pain. Yeah, that makes resting hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just sleep straight through. You have to get up every hour on the
Yeah.
hour and check the fire. So that's a real pain. So, and then it's bad enough that the cats will wake you up too. Bless them. They caught a mouse last night.
Oh,
They did. They
did they
played.
get a special tree?
No, because we can't figure out what they did with the mouse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, cannot figure it out. Broccoli and cauliflower soup and crochet in a basket. That's fun. And that's
Oh,
yummy. That sounds yummy.
I love the soup idea.
I have home style chicken noodle in there, which I am looking forward to having in a little while. And I have some chicken broth. I like to drink chicken broth. Um, I don't know. I just like to.
I love drinking tomato soup with cheese
I do like that
and a
too,
little bit of basil.
but I have to be careful how much tomato soup I
Yeah,
have in my stomach.
right.
But lately, I've been doing the chicken broth in place of the tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I love tomato soup though.
I do too.
Tomato bisque is just like the best.
With a big, thick grilled cheese sandwich.
Yes, exactly. But now I'm wanting some squash soup. And Joey's like, I don't know how to make squash soup. I said, it's real easy. Go to Panera Bread.
Yeah. I'm just getting ready to say.
I told him how easy it was. I said, just get a bowl to go. I mean, it wouldn't be hard for him to do that,
Mm-mm.
you know? But other than the squash soup, I've been wanting some potato soup.
Oh, yeah.
I would love potato soup with a little bit of ham in it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be yummy.
I like ham or bacon, and I like broccoli chopped up real fine and carrots.
Yeah. I'm thinking about some spinach chopped up. I think that'd be yummy. But if I do that, he won't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll eat it if there's peas and carrots in it. Um, but he won't eat it if I put spinach in it.
Huh.
He don't he don't do greens. My favorite vegetables, and he doesn't eat them. It looks like you're eating what I get out from the lawnmower. Well, it's better for you. I don't know. I just like that. Oh, and Dinky, me and Sam were talking earlier. I was saying I want to try Parma Violet Gin. And she said, hey, Gloria.
Hello, Gloria. How are you doing today?
She said James May came out with his own line of gin, and he has a parsnip gin. That really was like, really? A parsnip gin? Wow. But James May came out with a whole line of his gins. And I thought that was pretty incredible. James May's from Top Gear.
Yeah.
And the whole line of gins he came out with sound pretty incredible. I thought that was really interesting. They don't do that here in America. They don't do the multiple different flavors of gin. But they do that in the UK. They do that a lot.
Huh.
I mean, it's just got me thrilled. I want to taste a bunch of them. Looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to the UK just to taste the gin.
Oh, goodness.
I just would like to taste them. I think it sounds delicious. Now, one of them had licorice root. I was not for that.
Yeah, I'm not a licorice person.
No, not a licorice person. But the other one sounded really good. I thought that was so cool. Sam knows what I'm talking about, but she's playing a game right now. They had just some really wild flavors, and I just parsnips and gin, just what? I never thought
Yeah,
of I never ever would have thought of that.
right.
That was just something different.
Well, who would have thought of flavoring alcohol even 10 years ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just become a thing.
Yeah, you never would have thought of that. I mean, 10, 20 years ago,
Mhm. I mean,
you
now
know?
you can get chocolate flavored whiskey and blackberry, blueberry, peach.
Yeah. Well, the blackberries become my favorite. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm not knocking the peach. I like the peach. I like the chocolate. But the blackberries become my favorite now. I mean, that's just yummy. I can do it straight or I can mix it with something. It's very good. I know y'all don't want to talk about liquor. I don't know. It was just really good. It was really funny. Leslie popped into Zoom when we were talking about liquor. It's like we were seeing the
she heard,
common people.
she heard y'all through osmosis.
She come in, I'm like, Leslie, you appeared at the right time. We're talking about liquor. She goes, I knew you were. I could feel the
I
vibes.
see. Yeah.
It was so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, how did she know? Yeah. We talk about liquor and boom, Leslie showed right up. I'm like, dang, how'd she do that?
Liquor or cigars.
Yep, cigars or liquor. Or dachshunds.
Or Dotsons. Yeah.
Go figure. That was very interesting. You gotta love that kind of thing though.
Yeah. Coincidences like that.
Oh, absolutely. I have a great book for tomorrow for my book review. I was so excited about this book review that
Cool.
I had to call Maureen and tell Maureen about it.
Yeah. Very
Super
frosty,
excited.
folks. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yes, very me. But I was so freaking excited, I had to call her. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. But I can't wait to show you tomorrow. It is an amazing book. I will read some excerpts from it. The author would make a very good storyteller. It is so good. So I can't wait to do that for you tomorrow. It is just going to be spectacular. And I am going to be working on a tutorial for Twisted Fiber Friends. That will be my hat. It's going to be the crocheted version of a cat hat.
It's going to be a
Did
lot of
you
fun.
really? You met the most gorgeous mini dachshund on Monday.
Oh,
Becky said schnapps was the only flavored liquor. That's correct.
yes, that's right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
I
Rita
can't.
says her name was Sally and she loves people, so her owner lifted her up. So mom got to cuddle with her. Oh, how
Oh,
sweet.
that's
Hello, Carrie
so
P. How you
sweet.
doing?
But you're right. It was only schnapps. That's right. It was schnapps and then your mixers. And that
Yeah.
was it. Yep. Yeah. That was all there was. And that wasn't that long ago.
Mm-mm. That's why
Wow.
I was saying, not even 10 years ago would you have heard of a flavored alcohol.
I mean, that's interesting. I still remember when the first flavored vodka came out.
Mm-hmm.
Game changer. That was interesting. That's why these whiskeys are now coming out with flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Tempt the market. And I'm glad they are. They're really good, actually. Just just giving you my 2 cents. I like the Blackberry Crown Royal. I find it very good. um, Maureen likes it too. Don't let her fool you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm not a whiskey drinker. I love my
No,
wine.
it's good.
Yeah, I love
Yes,
my
we like
wine.
wine.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, definitely like wine. Whiskey's quicker.
my
I do love
husband,
a good
as much
wine.
as he doesn't care for flavored whiskeys, I had asked him because everybody was talking about how good the blackberry crown tasted, and I knew he would drink it if I didn't like it. So,
Oh
I said,
yeah.
"Just get a little bottle, the smallest bottle you can find. Just get a little bottle." Yeah,
That's what I got.
well,
The one in the bag.
the little bottle was out of stock, so he got the next size. And I said, "Well, you better hope you like this because I just wanted it for a sip. I wanted to see what it tastes like." And honestly, it's not bad, but I'm not a whiskey drinker, so you know, um, I would like to try the chocolate, but again, it's like I told him, I just wanted to get a taste.
They do have them all in the miniatures.
Yeah, y'all told me that the other day.
Yeah, they have them all in the miniatures. Now, my ABC store only had the chocolate in the miniature. They didn't have any of the others in miniature. They didn't even have the regular in miniature.
Huh.
All they had was chocolate left because the other ones were all sold out. Yeah. Yeah, they only had, and they didn't even have that many chocolates. I think they had like 3 or 4 of them. And that was it. Joey told me to get them, but I said, no, I'm good with what I got. I have a small peach and then a regular size of the blackberry. I just happen to like the blackberry. Now, I would like to get some more wine, but we're going to have to drive to a winery to get what I'm looking for because the ABC store doesn't really have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not finding at the grocery store what I'm looking for. Yeah, because I really enjoyed the wines from Tennessee. Those I did enjoy. I have 1 bottle, um, but I would like to get a couple more bottles because those were really good. And I like to sit back and have like 1 or 2 glasses of wine, seal the bottle for another day.
Yep.
That's what I would like to do because those are really, really good. They make me happy. Now, he doesn't drink wine. He's strictly beer or whiskey,
Yeah.
and that's it. Whiskey or bourbon. But that's all he does.
Yep.
He will not touch the wine, which is kind of funny to me, but to each his own. I don't see anything wrong with a man having a glass of, you know. Oh, it jumped on me again.
Oh.
Oh, there's Amy T. Okay, hang on. Okay. Um, boy, this thing, it turns around and jumps.
Right.
Okay, there was the dachshund part. Reading about the dachshund. Hi, Asia Joe. Quick hello and thumbs up. Have a wonderful Jesus filled day. A fun challenge for the day is to open your Bible to a random page and read a chapter, a few verses from it. See where you land. Jen said, my phone just notified me that you're live. It's a bit late. It is a bit late. Hello, Kivia. Good to see you.
Hello, Asia, Joe, and Kivia. How you ladies doing?
And Carrie P said, I'm okay, Maureen, a little under the weather with a head cold. How are you? Oh, bless your heart, Carrie. I hope
Yeah.
you feel better soon. Asia Joe said, Hi, Kivia. I saw you were gifted yarn last night, so happy for you. Congratulations, Kivia. Carrie P said, We used to do vodka lemon drops, and you had to have actual lemons. LOL, now there's lemon vodka. That's true. That is true. Asia said, Deirdre, hi, honey. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Mimo Dawn asked, Maureen, do you like Kahlua or Bailey's cream?
Yes, I do. I
Both.
certainly do.
You like them both?
I like them both. Yes.
Okay. Rita said, whiskey made me do stupid things, so I stopped that drinking. But cloudberry liqueur, but haven't had anything stronger than cough syrup for 25 years. Congratulations, Rita. Amy
Goodness
T,
gracious, girlfriend.
Amy T, please say a quick prayer that I keep my cool. I'm getting ready to go into HR and ask why I still didn't get my 8 hours of overtime they owe me from last pay. The 14th mysteriously disappeared from my time card. Oh, Amy T,
Yes, ma'am, sweetheart. Well,
definitely prayers for you.
prayers you get that resolved in your favor.
Yes. Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. Nothing
That
more frustrating than having to straighten out a timesheet.
Asia said, I just finished that base to my blanket. 3 more days to finish it. I will show a pic once it's done. I am
Awesome.
doing dishes now, then hoping to sit and get after it. That's awesome. Everyone's telling Amy good luck and telling her she's got this.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I really think that's amazing. I do think you've got this, my darling. God will be with you when you go in there to HR, and God will look over and after you and make sure that you keep a clear head. Think before you speak, always. Always think before you speak.
And Asia,
And
the devotional I chose today must have been for you to hear because it's titled The Words of My Mouth, sweetheart. In Matthew chapter 6, verses 7 and 8 said, When you pray, do not use vain repetitions as the heathens do, for your Father knows the things you have need of before you ask Him. When you are with loved ones, how do you talk with them? The heartbeat of any thriving relationship is the honesty and transparency of the communication. When we spend special times with those we love, we share our lives with them and we listen as they share with us. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open because we know that relationships will not grow unless we are willing to verbalize our deepest feelings. When we commit to speaking with God in a way that is honest and transparent, we will be heard. But more importantly, we will be changed. We will experience the dynamic transformation that takes place when we freely give the Father open access to our most intimate praises and pains. So allow yourself to speak the honest words that will open your heart to the Lord. Ask Him to help you find the words of thanksgiving, words of repetition, words of repentance. He is just waiting to show you the potential of perfect communication. Charles Ferguson once said, True prayer is measured by weight, not by length. A single groan before God may have more fullness of prayer in it than a fine orientation of great length. Amen.
amen.
Yep.
All right. The river. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds. James chapter 1 verse 2. Finding a joy in the trials of life is like finding a precious stone embedded along a river's edge. As the water rages on, it is almost impossible to spot the stone's vibrant colors. But when the water is still, it is easy to see how it has been there all along. These are deep lessons that, when gathered together, strengthen our faith. Turning away from trials is our natural response to life. But if we remember the river and the treasures that await us, they become easier to bear. Jesus tells us that throughout life we will have many troubles. At the same time, he offers us strength by reminding us that he has overcome them all. This is of great comfort to us when life becomes the raging river and we are struggling just to keep our heads above the water. In time, as the water of our days ebbs and flows, eventually the turbulence passes. We gasp and cough and cling to shore to find that we survived not only the current that threatened to pull us under, but our own doubt as well. And blinking to us in the sunlight, caught along the riverbank, are pearls of wisdom and a jewel called hope. Father, I fear the trials when they come, but I know that you are always with me. Help me cling to you when troubles come, believing that through faith there is a lesson waiting for me in the end. Amen.
Amen.
Beautiful. Oh, look at you, Asia. That's beautiful. Remember that we are all human, none perfect, for if we were, we'd have never needed Jesus. We all make
Amen.
mistakes. It will see you through. Anger will not speed up the progress, only consume your peace. Absolutely, amen. That is absolutely true. Amy said, of course, while need to talk to is in a meeting, the receptionist said she would give her a message to call me. I'm really losing my patience. Bless your heart.
Just take a moment, Amy.
Carrie.
Yeah, just take a moment.
Hey, Nana Cat.
Hello, Nana Cat, sweetheart. How are you doing today?
Hi, Michelle.
And there's our Michelle. How are you doing?
Yeah, the chat keeps jumping. It'll be like nothing, and then all of a sudden it'll jump.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. Amy, you can do this, honey.
I think even the electronics are rebelling against the cold.
They are. Amy, you just need to step back. You need to count to 10 and take a couple of deep breaths. And then you can go into the meeting when it's time. But getting angry never solved anything. You need to be the one to remain calm, because then you will have the upper hand.
Yeah.
It always works better that way. You can do this. You've got this. You got this. Now, this live is set up to go straight to Maureen's live. I want you guys to know that ahead of time. So when this ends, you're going to go straight to Maureen's live, and we're going to meet you over there.
And I wanted to let y'all know that I am taking Carrie's slot today because she had a doctor's appointment, but she'll be back up with us tomorrow. So she called me yesterday saying, I need a switch. You know, it's just that time of year, it seems like, where we all start getting, you know, our yearly checkups or just whatever. Yeah. And yeah, she's had quite a few of them here the last little bit. Oh, look at there. It jumped again. Or on my end, it did anyway.
It jumped here. I'm glad you're doing well, sweetheart. So let's go on to February 4th, this day in history. In 1974, Patty Hearst is kidnapped by the Symbionese Liberation Army.
Wow.
1846, the Latter-day Saints began exodus to Utah. In 1999, Amadou Diallo is killed by police. I don't know how to pronounce that name. In 2004, Facebook launches. So technically, it's Facebook's birthday.
That's right.
In 1826, The Last of the Mohicans is published. Yes, it's that old. In 1938, Disney releases Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In 1983, singer-songwriter Karen Carpenter dies. In 2000, The Sims launches. In 1913, civil rights icon Rosa Parks is born. In 1861, states meet to form the Confederacy. In 1945, Yalta Conference foreshadows the Cold War. In 1946, the first wave of World War II war brides arrive in America. In 1922, Ford buys Lincoln. In 2007, Tony Dungy becomes the first black head coach to win a Super Bowl. In 1789, George Washington unanimously elected first U.S. president. In 1962, the first U.S. helicopter is shot down in Vietnam. In 1915, Germany declares war zone around the British Isles. All right, hang on. I'm getting that ready before. Here we go. Words of the day. I got 3 of them for you today. The first one is boss cage. Boss cage. Boscage. It is a noun. It is Old French, 15th century. It means a growth of trees or shrubs, a grove, thicket, or underwood. I saw several deer slip through the boscage, barely disturbing the leaves. Our next word of the day is jejune. Jejune. Jejeune. Adjective. It is Latin, early 17th century. 2 definitions. The first, naive, simplistic, and superficial. The second, dry and uninteresting. Examples in a sentence. After the Jejune first novel, her book of essays is quite sophisticated.
Yoo-hoo.
Our last word of the day is tetralogy. 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 It is a noun. It is Greek, mid-17th century. It means a series of 4 connected works. A series of 4 connected works.
Mm-hmm.
For example, operas or novels.
Yep.
Example in a sentence. My husband and I binged the entire tetralogy of movies over winter break. And now we need inspiring quote. On wisdom from Kurt Vonnegut. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. That was from Kurt Vonnegut. And let's see, how about this one? On happiness by Nikos Kazakstanzikis, however you say it.
I was going to say, well, you chose a mouthful there.
Yeah. Happiness is a simple, frugal heart. Happiness is a simple, frugal heart. I like that one. All right. There you go. Hi, Lee.
Hello, Lee, sweetheart. Sorry you can't send emails anymore.
How are you? Oh, we're doing good. I hope you are. Hello, Tank. Nice to see you. You laughing at Night Pop. Okay. Amy T, my husband's checks accidentally have been shorted for 3 years. Oh my goodness, bless your heart.
Holy cow, sweetheart.
God does provide. God will always provide. Always does. Yeah. Just when you think you can't do it,
He's there. He takes care of it.
Yeah, when he closes the door, he always opens a window.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's always been my experience. That has been
I always say God is good always.
All the time. In every way. So it's a good thing. Now, you know, I usually disappear every February. But so far, I've been doing okay this month. February is a hard month for me. But I'm doing good. I'm doing much better this month than usual. I'm actually rather okay. I wouldn't say I'm great. I'd say I'm doing okay. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It is. And I'm not going to explain it. If you've known me, you know why. Um, but it's a good thing. I'm doing good. And I'm happy about it. I really am. And I think I will crochet this afternoon.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, there goes the chat.
Yeah.
Mwah. Love you all. I love you. I'm not leaving. But thank But thank you, Carrie, for the hugs. Thank you, Michelle. I love you very much. You're very welcome, Amy T. Oh, very, very welcome. Absolutely. Super, super welcome. I do hope you get better, Carrie. I don't want you to be sick too.
Shoot,
Man.
no, man.
Mm-mm. I'd take it from you if I could.
You know, it's never a good time of the year to be sick. I don't care what anybody says. You know, summer colds, I think, are worse than winter colds. But uh
They are.
being sick, you know, it just stinks. I don't know about y'all, but it gets in the way of things I want to do.
Well, it's getting in the way of me doing stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get my stuff done, and I'm so worn out. I just,
Right.
my get up and go got up and went. I am literally worn out. Um, can't figure it out. You know, like Monday, I spent almost all day in the bed. Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, goodness, Carrie.
Oh, I hope it goes away soon. You don't need it.
Mm,
No, I don't. I don't get sick that often, but when I do, it sticks around forever.
yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah. Mine is always the cough. You know what I mean? Or the constant can't get it
Yeah,
out of the throat. Mm-hmm.
I just can't stand it. And of course, my husband brings it home to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't go anywhere except the doctor.
Right. So I'm like, if you're around somebody sick, don't kiss me.
You're right.
Kiss my forehead. You know, but he doesn't think about it. You know, I don't want to say he doesn't care. He just doesn't think about it.
Right. Well, it's an automatic habit.
It
You know what
is.
I mean? Yeah.
It is. You know, since we've been sick, I've been turning my head. I'm like, kiss my forehead or kiss my cheek. You know, but I don't want to keep spreading the germs.
Right.
You know, of course, we've been through a whole can of Lysol.
Lysol, Clorox wipes. Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to have to buy more Lysol. What concert are you going to see on Friday, Carrie?
I was getting ready to ask her.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh, I'm so sorry you caught it. But do tell, what concert? Does anybody want to fly me to Las Vegas so I can go to a concert?
Cough and irritated
Oh,
throat. I think I caught it at a celebration of life for a dear friend. Oh, big turnout.
I didn't know you liked metal music.
Oh.
Kindred Spirit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. Carrie, Def Leppard's playing at the Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And
The
I've never
real
seen them in
Def
concert.
Leppard or an imitation?
What?
The real Zepp Leopard or an imitation? You know what I
No,
mean?
it's a real Def Leppard band.
Ooh.
And I went to see them so bad. I've never seen them in concert.
Mm.
I want to see them so bad. I have never in my life seen them in concert. And Journey is coming to Roanoke.
Oh, I know.
And I have done told Joey, if they come to Roanoke and you don't take me, that's
Yep.
grounds for divorce. Did you really? I've never seen them.
Oh my goodness.
I want to see them so freaking bad. Anybody want to pay for me to fly out there and stay in a hotel? I'm buying my ticket. I just can't pay for a hotel and the airfare. I want to go so bad. Me too, Carrie. You and me both. Oh my gosh. I want to see them and I want to see the Who. The HU, not
Yeah.
WHO. I want to see the HU, the Who. I am like going crazy over the Who.
Mm.
They are awesome. But I do want to see Leopard really bad. Yes. I want to see Leopard. I want to see Journey. And I want to see the Who. That's pretty much all I want to see at the moment. Yeah, that's all I want to see at the moment. Although I kind of want to see Ghost. I don't know. Not as much as I want to see those other three.
Mm-hmm.
But Def Leppard and Journey take me back to when I was younger.
Right.
Who is new? They're a Mongolian metal band.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. They're awesome. I like them. Yes, I listen to them while they sing in Mongolian. But they also have it translated into English. And it sounds just as good.
Right.
So I really enjoy them. You haven't checked out the Who?
Oh.
You saw Ghost in Mastodon. Oh my gosh. I am gelling like a felon. I never imagined she was a metalhead. When Metallica played at Virginia Tech, we could hear them. Because Virginia Tech's just over the mountain.
Right.
I love music. Hey, Annette. Virginia Tech's on the other side of the mountain. And when they played Tech, we could literally hear them.
Wow.
Seriously. It was amazing what they did over at Tech. That was unbelievable. And it set off the seismographs too. Oh, no worries, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn, you go take care of your mama. You talk to her.
Yes. I think they are awesome. When they set off the seismograph, they do all the time when they play Sandman because the whole crowd jumps up and down in the stands.
Right.
And it sets off the seismograph like it's an earthquake, but it's not. When they went in there and they put on the concert, it was unbelievable. I had friends from Maryland come to go see Metallica.
Wow.
Yeah. And Joey wouldn't take me.
Party pooper.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
We don't listen to the same music.
Oh, uh-huh.
But he wouldn't take me to go see Metallica. Which is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. He's more into country.
Yep.
I'm more into headbanging music.
Mm-hmm.
He swears that's how I hurt my neck. He swears
now,
you
Wayne
look
and I are into the 60s, 70s, a little bit of 80s, and then country. And of course, I love classical music. That's, I really have to say, I think classical is my first love.
I really do love classical.
Yeah.
But I go all the way back to like Iron Butterfly, back to them. Oh, yes. Swiss folk metal music. Yes. I got introduced to Black Sabbath and Iron Butterfly when I was a kid by my aunt. So I'm very much into the older metal when metal first started and rock. So I listened to the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, 90s. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we are going to go. Stay where you're at. You'll go direct. You'll be directed right to Maureen's house.
And we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
I hit the wrong button.